Well, after their first loss of the Mountain West schedule at San Diego State a week ago, the Aggies back in Logan on Friday with Wyoming and Utah State, taking out their anger from the loss the previous week.
Here is Myers on a play action. Look out, Myers. He dumps it off end zone. Touchdown! Right before he was going to get hit, he dumped it off for Wyatt Houston for the score. Mays is the only running back with Myers, and he gets it over to the left side, and then he's to the 5 and score a touchdown. Untouched Aggie score.
A give up the middle, and it's a touchdown to Utah State. Devontae Mays with the carry.
This is what I worked for. I worked for in the summer, trained hard, and it feels really good for it to be paying off right now.
And Hill through the first layer of defense with speed breaking away from the defense. He's inside the 15, the 5. He dives at the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown to Brian Hill.
And Brian Hill's a good back. He's a really good back. Told you all that.
I mean, they ran the ball pretty much at will all game, and if they wanted to, they did. And they just had to throw it a few more times during the second half, and so, I mean, they slowed themselves down. How we played tonight, they could have ran the ball all night. Thank goodness that the offense had a good game tonight, because if it wasn't for them, we'd have been in a dogfight down to the end.
4th and 3, they snap it back to Wood, and the Aggies come out and block it. They block it. They've got it over here loose. It is picked up by an Aggie. He fumbled the ball, and then the Aggies still recovered in the end zone. So it was blocked by Utah State, and they score another touchdown here at the end of the half. 1st and goal, Aggies, and it's been all Mays and Myers, and it is Myers again to the left, and a touchdown for the Aggie quarterback. Got the 5 interior guys blocking. They come with a lot of pressure, and he throws it out to the end zone for Swindle. Jumps up, makes a great jumping catch. What a play. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, as a quarterback to start out pretty good. I don't know how many he hit in a row, but it seemed like, I don't know, maybe somewhere in the 3rd quarter, he finally had an incompletion.
Making a wide open Wyatt Houston. Touchdown, Aggies.
And he started out 0 for 1 in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think maybe he missed his first 2.
Who's asking questions around here, me or y'all?
Trying to throw it in the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown, Aggies. Wow. And that's Jared Colston Green finally getting a touchdown. So the Aggies with a 58-27 win over the Wyoming Cowboys here tonight. And the Aggies continue their run against the Cowboys with the streak still on.
All right, great score, great stats, but defense a little shaky. So, Hans, what's your takeaway from this? Are there some concerns for the Aggies?
Well, like we said, really good moments and some moments that make you a little bit concerned. But, Christian, you know, you see right out of the gates defensively, Utah State starts getting some run stops. How do they do it?
You know, it's 4th and 1. You got Nielsen here in this 3-point. It's a huge stop for him. We got an actual power O that's going to be coming up here. You're going to be seeing Vigil up top, and you're going to see just good point of attack pressure.
Well, you know, Nielsen, he fights across pressure, and that's what I like. Jordan Nielsen has picked it up big. Moala is out, and he fights pressure. Here's Vigil. I want you to break down Vigil's point of attack. Look how he holds the line of scrimmage.
So this is perfect against the power O. You're going to have a guard pulling. You're going to have this fullback coming to hit. But he's backed up his tight end, hitting into 2 different people, getting him off track. And you know how difficult it is, an offensive lineman pulling and having a guy in your lap.
Yeah, and if you look at these guys trying to get around as he's setting that edge, you know, they're bumped off of their pull routes. And with Nielsen fighting across pressure, it shuts that hole down. All right, let's take a look at what they did at times, what Wyoming did well and started to get some of the runs.
You know, is this deja vu for us? You know, this is actually the Houston touchdown.
Let's go to the Houston touchdown.
So we got a wide alignment. You got a blitzer here. You got an issue with the safety. The linebacker steps up, perfect lane for Myers to hit Houston on this touchdown. But it's just a bad alignment from Wyoming and a great offensive call from Utah State.
You know, this is what I love too. You know, you watch this linebacker. All you need is just that step forward, all of his leverage. It takes him out of that zone and gets that ball over the top. those play actions really set things up nicely.
All right, guys, you talked about Nick Vigil and his defensive play, but Nick still is not happy with the way the Aggies are playing defense.
People just got to be more disciplined. We're not fitting the runs right. People aren't spilling right. We're not leveraging right. We don't, you know, pretty much on almost every play the last couple of weeks, people have been messing up and people aren't in the right spot, and we got to play more physical and we got to make more of an emphasis to stop the run.
I guess you're never happy unless you hit perfection. Is it as bad as he says?
It was pretty bad on some of the tape we broke down. One of the other Wyoming big runs they had was the same exact play, power O. They were on the ground and no one was in position for leverage, and he's talking about spilling, wasn't in position.
You know, Kevin Clune is a really good defensive coordinator. He's got the right schemes, just needs to get the performance.